So the next topic we'll discuss is coolant level check. This will require you to unlatch your hood. You guys familiar with the book For Dummies, the series? Good. So in the pages of Auto Repair for Dummies, coolant check through the reservoir is probably the safest for beginners. Now let's dive right in. First off, we'll find the location of the coolant reservoir. You might have to follow your owner's manual. There's usually a hose connected to your radiator from the coolant reservoir. You'll notice the max line and the minimum line. I'll pass this around so you'll like to see. And if it's low, you may have to fill it. But first, verify you don't have a leak underneath your vehicle. And if there's no leak underneath your vehicle, don't mistake it for condensation from your air conditioner. Okay, now, fill it. You'll have to remove the cap, top it off with manufacturer specified coolant, tighten up the cap, and there you go. I don't recommend the other alternative that requires removing the radiator cap, which could reach temperature of boiling point, 200 plus degrees, I believe. Now, let's move on to brake fluid. Brake fluid check. So I want to share some information with you. According to National Highway Administration, they state that 22% of highway accidents are caused by brake failure. That's enormous considering all the components that make up a vehicle. So, on the brake fluid, you can find it locating the brake pressure booster, the brake booster, which is a big round metal piece that looks like a frying pan. Once you locate it, you'll see a minimum line and a maximum line similar to the coolant reservoir, and you may want to fill it if necessary. But first, always verify that you don't have a leak underneath your vehicle. After you're done verifying, then top it off if necessary. Remove the cap, pour in your DOT2, DOT3, or DOT4 brake pressure, brake fluid. You may, if it's low, it could be the cause of your worn brake pads. The fluid is compensating for your worn brake pads. As we come to closure, one thing you should remember from the speech, if nothing at all, I want to stress out the importance of routine maintenance. Imagine the money you would save instead of engine repair because you lack coolant. Imagine the money you would save instead of paying for the car accident when your brake didn't work. Imagine the money you would save from the medical bill. The money you would save instead of the medical bill because of your car rolled over. So my final thought to you is, how many of you will check your tire pressure once you leave this class? Thank you.